Action! Okay. Okay, good. Ooh, alright, let's go. And Leah, first, second, or third? You're second. Ooh. Third? Third. Okay, Andy, you're first. Okay, go ahead, Andy. Okay, no. The bottom button.
Hello, my name is Andy, and I would like to introduce you group number 1. Our group is made up of 2 history education students, Wu and Leah, along with 1 physics education student, which is me. Today, we would like to introduce you guys about our major one by one. Let us begin. Before I begin, I'm currently majoring in physics education. If you look at here, I will first introduce employers of this major, and next, kinds of work we do, and third, lastly, on my own ideas. First, employers of this major. Students who have graduated College of Education will probably be working in middle or high school, which means that our goal is to be employed by public or private school. I would first have to pass the recruitment test and present in front of others in order to prove that I am capable of teaching students. Second, kinds of work we do. Teachers basically teaches students, but there is more than just teaching. And during my days in high school, I had to enter teacher's office often, and in there I have seen and felt that teaching is only a tiny part of office hours for teachers. They have to take care of one's class members and have to manage lots of extra schoolwork, which makes them busy all the time. I also remember one of my teachers saying that being a teacher is not as easy as it seems. Third, my own ideas. I believe that teaching is a noble act. Teachers get a chance to lead students to a better future, and I think that's a beautiful thing. Right now, I know very little about what it is to be a teacher, but I'm looking forward to learning all about teaching during my years in the university. Thank you for listening, and I'm going to hand it over to Leah now. I forgot to receive. She sent me the presentation file, but I forgot to connect.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. That's why I said have your own copy, right? Emergency. You guys are lucky because there's no class at 2 o'clock. But this morning, 9:10, there was a class. Every hour there was a class. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So it was constantly volley, because you had to leave. The next class was coming. Luckily, 2 there's no class, so we can take our time, we can relax. And this morning it was crazy, just one after the other, after the other, after the other. Volley. So it was terrible. Okay, you're right, go ahead. Yep.
Hello, my name is Leah, and I'm going to introduce what I learned in my major, history education. This semester, I'm learning 7 subjects. The subjects' names are teaching materials in Korean history, teaching material in Western history, Korean history, freshman Sino-Korean letters, writing in humanities, history of science, freshman English 1. And I'm going to talk about teaching materials in Korean history and Western history mainly. First, I thought that I learned about Korean history in detail, but the professor said we will acquire the Chinese character. So we were surprised, and he required us too many assignments. The assignment was interpreting and copying the 3 papers. The assignment is this one, all Chinese character. And most of my contemporaries and me was stayed on late to do this assignment until submission date. But after finishing this assignment, I feel a sense of accomplishment, and I got used to seeing the Chinese character. Now this lecture progress with the textbook written in Chinese character. The textbook is this one. And by the end of this semester, I believe that I will be proficient in Chinese character. The other lecture is teaching materials in Western history. I also thought that I will learn about Western history in detail, but professor taught us Western civilization with English. So it is not easy to learn in English, but yes, and both lectures have in common. Both lectures are progressed with foreign language, not in Korean, Chinese character, and English. So if I take part in class enthusiastically, I can go for effect of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So I will study hard, and I'm gonna master the English, Chinese character, and history. Do you have any question?
You said you gotta learn almost all the Chinese characters?
Yeah.
Isn't there like 3,000 characters?
Not just
Other-
using.
Oh, no, I thought in the Chinese, there were like over 3,000 characters in the Chinese language or something. But I don't know. Okay, good.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Isuru, and I'm majoring in history education. Today, I'll introduce you about recent hot topic, standardization of history textbook. I hope you will find the presentation interesting. Briefly, I have 3 things to say. First, what is the standardization of history textbooks? And second, why this policy began? And finally, what is the problem of standardization of history textbooks? So now let's move on to first part. What is the standardization of history textbook? Most Korean middle and high school use history textbook from various publishing companies, but the government trying to publish history textbook on their own and force the school to use their history textbook. So why this policy began? Because President Park, now ex-President Park, think the history textbook doesn't fit with their policy. So she ordered that make history textbook as she wants. And what is the problem of history textbook? The standardization of history textbook. First, many history professors refuse to publish standardized textbook, so low-level experts participating. The conclusion is there are so many errors. Second, if students study history only with government view of history, they can't have a critical history view. So people go outside to protest for refusing the standardization history textbook. Most recently, there are too many complaints against government. So government postponed to execute this policy. Thank you for listening. Are there any questions?
Okay. Group 2. Okay, you guys move to the back. Group 2, move to the front. Who's got the credit? Thank you. This you guys here? Or? Is this yours? No, okay, I love you. I'll do it. This one, okay. Okay, there. All right, let's see here. Just give me a minute, a second, anyway. Okay, Jeannie, second? Second. Sarah, you're third, and Sam's first. Okay, go ahead, Sam.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. We will present about earth science and geography. My name is Sam.
My name is Jimmy. I'm Sarah.
First, I will present about field within earth science, and second, Ginny will present about famous people in earth science. Finally, Sarah will present about national geography. My name is Sam, and I will present about field within earth science. First is astronomy. Astronomy is the study of the sun, moon, stars, planets, and other objects in space. Other objects and other phenomena in space. It has a long history. Astronomy and astrology has historically associated, but astrology is not a science and is no longer recognized as having anything to do with astronomy. Left picture is Galileo's moon sketches, and the right picture is a large Magellanic Cloud. Second is meteorology. Meteorology is the study of the atmosphere that focuses on weather process and forecasting. Weather events are bound by variables that exist in Earth's atmosphere. They are temperature, pressures, water vapors, and interactions of each other variables, and how they change in time. Left picture is Korea's weather map, and right picture is atmospheric general circulation model. Third is geology. Geology is the study of the Earth, the materials of which it is made, the structure of those materials, and the process acting upon them. This picture is about Earth. And this picture is about Earth's inside structure. Number 1 is inner core, and number 2 is out core, and number 3 is mantle, number 4 is crust. First is oceanography. Oceanography is the study of the ocean and all its complex relationship with the planet. This includes weather and ocean currents and sea life and every other topic associated with ocean. This picture is about ocean current. I present about field within earth science, astronomy, meteorology, and oceanography and geology. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Jeannie. I am about to talk about famous people in earth science. I will introduce a person who designed a solar model. Do you know this guy?
Galileo?
No. He is Copernicus. Before Copernicus, men of all times used to think that the Earth is central. Because they thought they are central, so they could not explain why the Venus statues varies, and reasons for stars' playtime difference. Copernicus first thought that the sun was central and the Earth, the planets, including the Earth, orbits the sun. He insisted that the moon orbits the Earth and the Earth rotates once a day. Those are three things among what Copernicus's solar model describes. First, the reversal of planets was explained by the revolution difference between the Earth and planet. Second, the phase change of Venus was explained by the fact that the Venus orbits inside the Earth. His solar model can explain stars' playtime difference because the Earth moves. His solar model was not accepted at first because people didn't accept that they are not centered. Over time, however, many evidence provide that his model was correct. Many evidence was provided by Galilei. He is famous people in earth science too. I respect Galilei. I respect Copernicus because he found good facts. My presentation is over. Do you have any questions? Thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm Sarah. My major is Geographic Education. Today I'll talk about National Geographic. Have you heard about it? If you haven't, I think you've seen this yellow square. This has three meanings. First, National Geographic Society. Second, magazine. Third, channel. First, National Geographic Society was founded in 1888 by a group of 33 members. It aimed at expanding the distribution of geography, and it is non-profit organization, and it is famous as the producer of National Geographic magazine. NGM, initially it is simple it was for spread simple geographic knowledge. Now it has developed into a global magazine that is about Earth truth each month. It deals with history and space and animal and culture. NGM has 74 million followers in Instagram and 9 million copies are sold each month. And it has 40 overseas version of translation. Third, NGC. NGC was founded in 1997 by 21st Century Fox and National Geographic. It broadcasts documentary about geography. National Geographic reporters experiment the nature closest and they try to get good photos and they often face dangerous situations. Thanks to their report, we can see many kind of nature. This picture is the wise book of penguin that we stand the court, and the picture is the polar bear suffering from global warming and hunting, and you can see the cute animals like meerkat and baby lions. If you are interested in nature, I recommend to see this channel. The channel number is 131 or 168. so far the DL question.
Do you have KT for your TV?
The only 131 SK.
No, I have KT. It's 131, St. John. Wow.
Thank you for listening.
Okay. Good. Okay, group 2, move to the back. Group 3, come on to the front. Okay, wait, give me 1 second here. Let me just make sure. Dayoung, you going second or third? Second. X-Men first, right? X-Men is first. And obviously Clay is third. Okay, go ahead, X-Men. Yep.
Oh, sorry. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our presentation.
Good.
What is my name?
X-Men.
Yeah, my name is X-Men, our first presenter, and she is Dayan, our second presenter. He is Clay, our third presentation. Today we are talking about ethics. Do you know ethics? What means about this
Don't
campaign?
cheat on your exams, right?
Yeah, there were so many philosophers in the earth, and today I talk about them. In Greece, there are Socrates, Aristoteles, and Plato. And there are teachers and students relation, and but Aristoteles disliked too, because their think is very different. And in China, there were Gongja and Noja in there. There are still a strong think about in Korea. In England, there are Bacon and Hume. Bacon is very different philosopher, so I don't know something, but Hume thinks feeling is very important. In Germany, there are Kant and two Kant. Sorry, Kant is very important person, so I have two pictures. Yeah, do you have any questions? Thanks.
Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Dayan Lee, who announces what ethics does. Ethics is invisible, but it is one of studies that is closely related to our life. While ethics may sound difficult and profound, it is application ethics pertaining to information and environment and so on are very relevant to our lives. So I'm going to talk about what ethics does and helps us. First, ethics can prevent corruption. It's especially used by business and government. Business ethics is very important because they need to trust people. Companies such as Starbucks are getting good recognition because they doing business with environment, partnership, and fair trade, and so on. It also requires ethics in the government. Politicians must have a sense of morality and accountability with transparent politics. Second, ethics makes good internet culture and information culture. Bad comments, plagiarism, cyberbullying can be overcome by ethics awareness. Third, ethics helps scientists develop safer technology. Scientists study according to scientists
code of ethics, and they can prevent many problems such as copyright infringement and human rights violation, and so on. So I published 3 major things in ethics. What ethics does? Ethics is very interesting in relation to these 3 things. Do you have any question? If you don't, I'll end up with this presentation. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Clay. Actually, my major is business administration, but I wanted to know ethics and moral major. I am going to talk about jobs of ethics and moral major. The first is teacher. People who graduate from this major teach students in school. Nowadays, many students want to learn them, and many schools need more teachers. The second is professor. Ethics and moral are basic of humanities, so many people research it and teach them to students in university. The third is legal profession. On the basis of knowledge of this major, they work better in legal profession, like prosecutor and judge and lawyer. These majors are related to many studies, so they are useful in many places like field of economy, education, and so on. Do you have any question? Thank you for listening.
Very nice, guy. Very interesting. Okay, and there's a lot of stuff I didn't know, so very good. So what will happen is Thursday, I'll go through the presentations. I'll record their presentations, and then I will compare all the just your class. Okay, so I don't compare you guys with any other class. Just you guys. Okay. Remember the top 40% A plus, everyone else B plus. Okay, so this is why I go and I compare all the presenters. Okay, so okay, good. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Okay, have a good luck on your exam. Okay, bye. Thank you. God, let me turn this on. Yes.